feeling ever safe. My sister and I have talked about it at volunteer work, how hard it is for women to walk away. It was 2 weeks before she died. It's the ice.
When did you first realize what was happening to you wasn't normal or safe?
I think it came really, as you pointed out, I was 4.5. The first time I remember my father abusing me, and the first, I'd say it was the first time the abuse happened, and I was in the bathtub. When he took away my washcloth and said, "Let Daddy touch you with my hand." I was little. It felt good and not good, but I knew there was something wrong. His breathing was off. I realized as an adult he must have been masturbating. But when my mother walked in, she screamed, fell on the floor, and he caught her. And when she was blind, actually physically blind for a month, it was called hysterical blindness. And I write that she remained hysterically blind for 1 month, but stayed willfully blind for decades. But I knew right away, and incident, the household became more and more an unsafe place to be. The way my mother responded to it, and with time, was not just a me and a sexual abuser, but he was also, a violent and scary man. So kind of feeling ever safe. My sister and I have talked about it. She, to the best of her memory, and I checking as I was growing up, wasn't abused sexually, but he was such a violent human being. She was abused physically. And I do write that in my father's harem, there were all kinds of abuse that, role, and everybody was abused.
That must have been very tough as well. I was wondering why your sister didn't move when you moved.
My sister, when I left home?
Yes.
Well, I left home to go to college, and actually she did leave at the same time. Strange, my mother actually sent her away to private school the same year that I left college. So she did leave. Kids, it's to leave when you're, 18 and you don't have, to go. In my life and in the volunteer work, how hard it is for women to walk away, to walk away. My mother couldn't walk away from my father, so for a child, I think it's hard. But she did leave, a book to my sister, and I can say that, it was my first true love. So I love her. We're very, very close. I'm lucky to have her. I think she is also lucky to have me. And I'm tearing for those who can't see.
I guess so. And I'm happy your mother finally walked away. I guess why she didn't walk away initially was possibly because she was attached to your dad, or because of financial reasons.
Oh, my mom never left him. My sister left him, but not my mother. I misunderstood the question. I think you said sister, but you might have meant mother. And that's why I said my mother never left him, and ever. She was with him until the day he died, and she refused to leave him. The first time that she apologized to me for the abuse was 2 weeks before she died. It's spoiler alert, the epilogue to the book is mother and I coming to terms and forgiveness.
Yes, indeed, forgiveness.
She could not leave him. I think originally it was probably economic, but there had to be something else. I just don't know what it was. Was a very shut down person, and she did not talk about anything. It was called Such a Pretty Picture, and my mother didn't want to talk about anything that wasn't pretty. So I really don't know why she didn't leave. He cheated on her too. He never hit her. That he never did, but he cheated on her with grown adult women, and very difficult man, and I think he ruined her health. A series of strokes in her 70s that I can only imagine came from this of living with him. But who knows why women stay, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I volunteer at this place called Stewart House, which is run by the UCLA Rape Treatment Center, and they provide services for children ages, 18. And they come in often to get services. I have the kids before they go into therapy. It's my best job. I'm the play lady. And it relaxes them. It gives them, before they therapy or before they meet with the detectives. And, I love mothers, when they're with the children. And I don't know who the perpetrator is. I don't get that kind of information. But all I could think of is these women, when they come in, they're like, to me, heroes. They're my heroes. People were to ask me who my hero is today, I love Michelle Obama, always will, but she's been by these everyday women who have the courage to walk away from abuse or take their children away from abuse and get their children the help that they need. Those are my heroes. You didn't ask that question, but I gave you an answer.
Yes, but that's important. It takes courage. It takes grit to leave an abuser. Be safe and be positive. And don't forget to check out our social media handles. Thank you. Bye for now.